Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate the ChatGTP API with your .NET Core Web API. There is only one basic requirement. Your .NET Core has to be 6.0 and above version. Okay, so why are we doing this? See, in case if you have to build your own, personal assistant app or any app that is powered by the ChatGTP, now you can use your own web API to support your front end, right? Your front end will not have any keys, your keys will be protected, it is not exposed outside, and you can actually limit your web API to the user. You can even sell your own web API to the users who do not have such access, and you can do so many things. So in this you can use version 3, 3.5 and the 4 also. It's all same. It's all about the key and the model that you pass. Okay, so we're going to quickly see how to do it. It's fairly simple, and I'll show you, and I will also show you a demo of the code. All right, so I created a web API, .NET Core Web API, and that's just a version of 6.0. That's a long-term version, long-term support version. So I created this. I created a controller, and then it's very easy. Right click on this, go to the NuGet package. Let's stop this. Right click on the project, go to NuGet package, and then you just have to type open API.API, and then the first one, you see the C# .NET 6 wrapper library. So this is the one that supports GTP3. Okay, and this was recently released. You can see the release version, it is on February, and then the requirement is it has to be 6 and above version. So once you install that stable version, what you have to do is, it's very simple. This code that you're going to see, it's a straightforward code. You can actually on top of this write, modify, customize your API according to your need. My idea is to show you how to do it. Okay, so basically we use the OpenAI.API, which is coming from the OpenAI.API TLL. Just we install the package, right? Pass on the key. This is the original key. By the time you get this video, this key will not be valid, so try with your own key. I'll show you where to get the key. Okay, and then all what I'm doing is, right, I'm just passing the request. The request is of type completion request. Okay, so we use the client.completion.create completion async and then pass in the request. The request will have a couple of parameters which we will see shortly, and then once you send this, it is gonna give you the response. Response could be a 200, or if could be an error based on what you pass. Okay, so handle it accordingly. I'm going to show you the happy flow and then the sad flow also. Once I get a bunch of things. So if you go and look at the response completion result, it has the completion and many other properties. Okay, all what I'm doing is, from the completion, I'm selecting only the property called text. I'm making it as toList and sending it back. So let's run this. Okay, so the application is running, and you can see this is only one post endpoint. Basically, this is the request, and you might be familiar with these properties. Model is the name of the model that you have to send. Okay, I'll show you what kind of models we have, and there are other properties. Only few properties are important. The other properties already have they will have their own default values. Okay, go and take a look at the documentation of what each property means. So the important properties are model. You need to send the model, and then the prompt, that's where you ask question, right, to the AI, and then the top P, that's the from 0 to 1, and the more you put, I mean towards 1, the accuracy is more. Okay, and then what else, there are other properties called temperature. Okay, so read about it, and then we're gonna give these things. So from where these values are coming, if you log into openai.com and then go to platform of the playground, you can see these are the parameters that you're seeing on the request. So the model is complete. Here's the model. It's a mode, it's a model. These are the models. You can use any of these models. Okay, we will see a demo on this. You can hover and see what model you can use according to your need. And then this is the temperature. It will tell you what does this temperature means. Okay, lowering result will less random completion. As the temperature approaches 0, the model will become deterministic and repetitive. So the more towards 1, it's going to be a better result. and this is the maximum length of the token, right? The request can have only 2048 or the 4000 tokens shared, and then it will give you the response. Okay, this is the top. It has all the explanations. Okay, we have already seen all those things. Basically, if you see this is the default thing that has been going, the frequency penalty, the best of two, top one, all these things. Best of two is basically the top two results. Okay, so all what I'm going to do is, so this is the one. So from where do you get the key? If you go to account and then go to API keys, okay, a lot of users are asking from where this key is coming. So you need to sign up for ChatGTP 3. It's a free version. Initially they give you $18, and from there, after that, if you still want, you can pay as you go to pay as you go. $18 itself will take a lot of thing. You can literally build a couple of app itself. Okay, so that much is by default, it's free. So you can actually click on the key here and it generates the key, right? You copy this. Once you copy, it's done. Okay, so I can revoke the key. The key that you're seeing is this key. I'm going to revoke it later. This is for the demo purpose. Alright, so now let's minimize this. Let's go here. Let's try this out. Okay, if you look at the input, the model is the text DaVinci 003. That's the top fastest and the reliable model. I'm just using for demo purpose. You can use whatever model you want. Okay, it should be a valid model, by the way. And then the prompt, I'm just asking a 1-day trial plan for a couple in New York City. Okay, you can ask anything. Basically, once you send this max token, all these temperature, top one, and few parameters, you hit it, it will go through the API process and it will come back with the results. See, the idea is once you know how to build these kind of API, you customize your API, and then from your own front-end app, you can call your own ChatGTP powered web API, and then build a personal assistant for the user. You can actually build a recipe app. You just ask a recipe, it's gonna give you the result. You just show that as and when the user is typing, it's live, right? All these information you can build, or you can do by yourself. Keep all the data ready and prepare a website in half an hour or 1 hour or maybe half a day, 1 day. You can build a beautiful website. Anyway, we got the result. So if you come back, you see this, it's comma separated list of string. It's giving us an idea of what we can do. Start the day with the romantic breakfast and blah blah blah, all those things, right? So according to your prompt, it's gonna respond to you. And if I send something wrong, definitely it's gonna throw exception, right? So this is the happy and the error flow. You, as long as you know how to do it, you can customize this and make your own web API. And I think that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I will bring up more videos later to this. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like it, share it, comment it, and never forget to click on the bell icon.